What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Warframe video. It's been a while since I posted last time. I've been kind of on vacation doing stuff, and I also got sick, so that delayed a lot. But anyway, we have today the solo leveling build, from the anime. But this can be done by other Warframes. But I figured out that Banshee can also kind of do this as well, in a glass cannon style. So we're going to look at those mods, but this is the build. Alright, so to get started, in this build, we're going to replace her ultimate with actually Wrathful Advance. So this is going to make us teleport pretty far out, since we're going to have about 265% range. So we're going to teleport pretty far out and do a pretty good amount of damage with our melee and have a good amount of crit chance. So as you can see there, an additional 284% critical chance. So we're going to have Steel Charge to amplify our damage, we're going to have Blind Rage to give ourselves a lot of strength, and then Precision Intensify for another 90% because we're going to replace our ultimate. We could replace the one, but then you'd have to kind of, change this in other ways. So you'd have to get more power strength elsewhere. And then we're going to have as much range as possible, so we have Overextended, Augur Reach, Stretch, and then Prime Flow for the extra energy, because we're going to be spamming quite a bit. And then the last one here is kind of a, your choice, but I'm going with Vigorous Swap, because if you are shooting enemies, right, and then you want to go ahead and melee that heavy unit, or just melee something from a pretty good distance, the moment you do your Wrathful Advance, you're going to swap over to your knife, right, or your melee, to hit them, and it's actually going to give you an extra boost of 165% damage. So the moment you press the Wrathful Advance button, your ultimate or whatever it is, boom, an extra 165% damage, and then you get the critical chance as well. So pretty good combination of both of them there. Besides that, Molt Augmented for extra ability strength once you stack it, and then Energize because we're going to be spamming. As far as your primaries and secondaries to whatever you want, the melee though, once again, I have to bring up the Inodent because of that passive, where you can execute them or assassinate them, and then it just blows up and blinds them. So it kind of gives you a bit of survivability, and then you can also, keep on assassinating as you go. Use the Nurek for extra energy as well. And as always, we're going to put our 20 Corrupted Heavy Gunners, just put them in Steel Path, level 185s, and let's see what happens. So we have our Silence, we have our Sonar, and then we have our new ultimate. Right, so it's 3 of them. If they're grouped up, it's perfect. Right? As you can see, we're starting to die here. Switch over to your 10 now, get some health back. And then you can assassinate them here, since they're open up for finishers. So it kind of buys you a bit of time too. There we go. Make sure your 3 is active, make sure your Sonar is active for the extra support. That guy's dead, and that guy's dead. Get this guy. He's dead. And he's dead. As long as you're looking at them, you're safe. Your Kubros or your companions can also just help out a little bit in just reducing the amount of bullets they're shooting at you. And then the last thing with this build, right, if you need to get from place to place quickly, you do have a lot of range, so just hold the hold the, the Wrathful Advance, and you can teleport out pretty quick. So if you need to leave, you have that option. So you have a pretty offensive and a good defensive ability there. A lot of damage, a lot of CC with the knife, and then you have CC with your Silence just momentarily, and then extra damage for your team with your Sonar. And then your 1 is there, if they're kind of still there, you can at least knock them down, but, it's just that one ability that everyone has, not really the best. Now, you can replace it, like I said, with the Wrathful Advance, just to have it there, and you can keep your ultimate, but you just you gotta find out the extra 90% damage, so that's it, guys. That's kind of the build here. It's, gives you solo leveling vibes with the Wrathful Advance, and then with a little bit of CC, Silence, and Sonar support. But overall, feel free to use this anytime. I wouldn't recommend it in actual, super high level missions, because you're probably going to die. But it is a fun concept to kind of play around with, Wrathful Advance with max range, and, it just fits her character with Banshee, because you need range and duration here for your 3 You need range and duration for your 2, and some power strength as well. That would help. And then here you have the same power strength, duration, and range. So it just fits. It fits her kit. Just to kind of put this in here in a way. But that's it, guys. Super short video today. Just getting back into it again. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.